All right, people, so here we are. We're at the creek again, and we're gonna be doing something a little different today. I brought 2 rods with me today. Usually I carry 1 rod with me, but I brought 2 today, and we're gonna be trying something a little, it's probably gonna be tough, I'll say that. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but I've got bait caster with me today, and we're gonna be throwing a, it's just a little 3.5-inch jointed little swim bait guy right there. So we're gonna be throwing that thing and seeing if we can hook up on anything. If we catch anything on this today, it's probably gonna be a big fish, and it's probably gonna be a big trout, or hopefully a smallmouth bass. Last time I was out here, I did manage to hook into a smallie, and it felt good because it's been quite a while. And if any of you guys have ever fished for smallmouth bass, you know that they're probably the most fun fish to hook. They're a lot of fun, and especially out of a creek. Oh, it's awesome to hook into something like that. But this is what we're gonna be throwing today for a little while at least, and hopefully it can produce a bite. This is probably also a good time to show you what my usual creek setup is. And it varies from time to time, and depending on how small the creek is, what kind of fish live in the creek. But here at this small river that I usually fish a lot, I usually use a setup similar to this, and I'll show you guys right now. It's just a 6.5-foot medium action rod. That's what I usually use. And today I've got the jerk bait tied on. You guys know I'm a fan of the jerk bait. It's just such a good bait for this time of year, especially like, you know, for these conditions. It's an awesome bait. So a 6.5-foot medium rod. I typically use 6-pound mono and just a size 2000 spinning reel. And I brought this thing for backup just in case nothing decides to hit the swim bait today. We got something that I'm pretty confident in that catches good fish too, so we brought this guy too. I don't typically run with 2 rods whenever I'm bank fishing or whenever I'm wading, because it's just such a hassle to carry around all this gear, you know. Plus try to film everything, it gets pretty tough. So, you know, today we're gonna try to power through all that, and I want to get a big fish today on that rod and reel, on that bait. That bait's been sitting in my tackle box for probably 2 years now, and I've never used it. So today's the day. Let's go catch a big one. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and walk all the way down to a spot where I did catch that bass a couple days ago, and I saw a few more actually hitting the top of the water. So there were a few in this area. It had been quite a while since I've seen a smallmouth and definitely caught a smallmouth. I think I caught one probably like 3 weeks ago, and before that it'd been probably another month. Whereas, you know, in the summer months, the spring and the fall, until it gets really cold, that's all you catch is smallmouth bass. Safe to say that I've missed catching my favorite fish, and the other day whenever I did catch one, it kind of just reignited that drive to go get them. So I've been on that trout fishing game hard. Nothing wrong with catching trout. I love catching trout. They're not nearly as fun as catching smallmouth bass. So we're gonna walk back up here to this spot, and that's the plan, y'all. You can't ever really expect these things to happen, but you can try. Today we're gonna try. We're gonna try with this swim bait too. All right, we made it to the spot. So we're gonna fish here for quite a while. I mean, this is such a good looking area. Look at it. You got the current coming in right here. This giant eddy. This giant eddy, and it's deep. There's some deep water over here compared to what's behind us and what's ahead. So usually there's something holding up in here, you know. A couple days ago it was smallmouth. Let's get to it. No way I just did that. Please give it back. I'm not getting this back. There's no way. I gotta be honest with you guys. I haven't really fished with a bait caster in a while. It's probably been a couple months. I usually just fish spinning gear because I fish this little creek a lot. What I'm getting at is that I completely underestimated the power that that bait caster can cast, and I cast my lure way out into a tree out there, and it's not in the tree anymore. I broke it off, but it's over beside that boulder in the water, out of the current. So it should be laying there. I guess the point that I'm making is that it's gonna take some time, because I have to go all the way back, go all the way around, because there's nowhere to cross the creek right here that's not 10 feet deep, and I just can't do that. I'm not swimming in this water. It's just above freezing. we're on a new mission now, and that's to retrieve our swim bait that now exists on the other side of the river. Yeah, let's go do that. That's gonna take us a minute, man. We got to go all the way back upstream, cross somewhere, and get on that side of the bank. Oh, well, we got to cross, but I have to say there must be a tear somewhere in my waders. I see it. There's a tear right here, just a little nick, because my left leg is soaked, and that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Sometimes when you go fishing, it's just one thing after another, and you're doing more this and that and the other than you are actually catching fish. My left leg's pretty wet. I have some layers on, but I guess that doesn't really matter when your layers are soaked. Water's obviously cold. I mean, trout live here, for God's sake. It's freaking January, but we're not done. That ain't stopping me today. We're on the other side of the river now. We're gonna go get this bait, yo. And by God, we're gonna do our best to catch a fish on it today. This is turning out to be a little bit more difficult than I imagined it would be. So far, I've spent most of my time retrieving this bait, this $4.50 H2O Express little tiny swim bait, than I have fishing. And I have been fishing. Oh, there goes my net. Grab my net. And yeah, this bank is pretty tough to navigate, especially in these waders that don't have much flexibility. Man, it'd be cool if there was something swimming around in here. We ain't getting that lucky today. Yeah, this is proving to be a bigger task than I thought it would be, but we're close. Let's use our machete right here. Beat these branches back. Should be sitting under this rock. And if it drifted away, I'll be one sad man, which is very likely. All right, come on now. Where'd you go? Where did you go? There's no way I did all this for nothing, man. Is that it? I just found it. I just found it, y'all. Oh, thank God. Oh man, that right there is the rock we were standing on. And I'm about to hop in here and get this bait that I lost. And we're gonna get back after it. That sucked. I got my bait back. I'm soaked, dude. I stuck my arm completely in that water, shoulder deep. I just discovered an insane amount of holes in my waders. I guess just from that walk that I just did. Oh. Either way, we're tying this swim bait back on. We're getting it back out there. And watch, I just have a feeling we're gonna snag this thing and lose it. But hey, if we do that, there's nothing I can do. I tried. If we catch a good fish today, this video is going up because this is a lot of effort. There she is, after all that work. $4 bait. Let's get back in there. Well, if I found the other one, that'd be cool, but I just found a Birkenstock sandal. Not my size, but I mean, dude, that's name brand. That ain't cheap, yo. Okay, here's a familiar spot. I've definitely caught fish here. So we're gonna, golly, dude, I can't even stand. We're just gonna flip the baits around here. Same deal, swim bait, then jerker. Swim bait, then jerk bait. Start with the swim bait. Can't go too much further. Starting to get down to it. All right, now let's focus up. Let's make this day worth something. Holy cow, it's been a trip. No. No. Oh my goodness, man. This is just a day. Please don't tell me it broke off. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it off. I'm gonna tie on a new jerk bait because that's something I do have a few of. I'm not snagging this one. And by God, we're getting us a freaking fish today, yo. Holy cow. Here we go, jerk bait number 2. Love to not lose this one. And even more importantly, I'd love to catch a fish on it. If this video gets posted by some miracle, I want you guys to know that this is typically, I mean, this isn't like out of the ordinary. This is how it goes, man. This is how things go. You know, if you come out here with better waders, you'll have a heck of a lot better time than I did today. But as far as the fishing and snagging and losing everything and having to retrieve your baits and just not catching anything, man, that's winter fishing for you. I mean, in reality, the only species out here to target right now is a trout. I mean, I can sit here and try to catch smallies all day and it'll happen here and there. But dude, if you can't get on the trout fish, you're not catching, your chances of catching anything are very, very slim. And that's just the truth. But we still got a little bit of time, and it would mean the world to me to catch a fish right now. Big, small, I don't care. I don't care what kind of fish. It could be a sucker fish. I could snag a sucker right now and I'd be happy. It has been that kind of day, and I am beyond frozen. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, no way. Oh, this is a good one. Holy cow, please stay on. This is a good fish. This is a really good, it looks like a trout of some sort. Yeah, holy cow. Wait, is that a trout? Is that a trout? Oh, it's a giant smallmouth, baby. Oh, it's a big smallie. Oh, it's a good smallie. Don't, come here, baby. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. This is a cold fish. Dude, oh, that's a stud. That's a freaking stud, yo. This day was just made. I went through all that crap. And I just caught a stud. Woo! Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, that is a stud. That's a good bass, yo. On the jerk bait. Let's go! I'm sorry, I'm so hyped, yo. I got water in my waders up to my waist. I'm freezing. I just caught a good bass. Let's go. I'm gonna show them off to you guys, and dude, we might just get the heck out of here, yo. Yo, this is what I was after today, y'all. He was so long I thought he was a trout. No, that's just a stud smallie, yo, out of the creek. That is a stud. Check him out. I got him on the jerk bait, yo. What a catch. Oh, let's get a look at this guy. Holy cow, man. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Today has sucked so bad. Today has sucked so bad. And this made everything this changed everything. This just changed everything for me, you guys. Don't ever give up. When you're fishing and your waders start filling up with freezing cold water, don't ever give up. You keep fishing, yo, because you might catch you a little, I don't know, 2-pounder. I don't know. Heck, I don't know. I don't know how much this is. He's big enough for me, though, man. That is a stud. That is a stud fish, man. He's a little skinny. Dude, he's got some length on him. That's awesome. Woo! I love it. That's my favorite fish to catch right there, you guys. That's the most fun fish in the world to catch. And we're going to let him go. Oh, that was amazing. All right, buddy. Thank you. So I'm going to kiss this fish. Mwah. Thank you so much for saving my life today. All right, he's freezing. He's freezing. We're going to hold him here for a second. All right, he's wiggling. He's wiggling. All right, we're going to let him go. There he goes. There he goes. Dude. Let's go, baby. Oh, I'm soaked. I'm freaking freezing. I don't care. I don't care, man. That was awesome. That was amazing. All right, we're gonna get back in there. That just gave me some hope. That just gave me some hope. We're gonna throw the jerkbait a little bit more, and dude, we might just call it, because I don't care. One fish video, I don't care. Today has been absolute garbage until about 3 minutes ago. So I couldn't be happier at the moment. I went from absolute garbage, feeling like absolute garbage, like a total loser, like a freaking idiot out here, filling my waders up with freezing cold water, to feeling like on top of the world. On top of the world. That's how fast this stuff can change, man. That one fish, that's all I needed. I mean, it's 30 degrees out here. It's 30 freaking degrees out here, and I just caught a bass in the creek. My favorite fish to catch, man. That was easily I didn't even think it was a bass at first, because it looked, I saw its silhouette, it was so long. Either way, I am so happy to have caught that fish. Jeez, man, what an amazing catch right there. That was awesome, and he was a good one too. That is a big fish for this little creek. I'm so happy, y'all. Don't you ever stop fishing. Break off my swim bait twice. I retrieve it the first time on a mission, literally walk through anything and everything you can think of to get it. Ended up breaking it off right here. Switch back to old trusty. This is just the best bait to ever throw in this creek, I suppose. This time of year especially. And man, it paid off. That just paid off big time. That was amazing. I could tell that fish was wore out, man. He was frozen solid, but he was still hungry enough to eat, that's for sure. He wanted that jerk bait. I saw minnows over here that look pretty much identical to this jerk bait. As soon as I walked up, there was a school of them kind of swimming across. So it only made sense that there's something over here that was maybe busting at those minnows, like something, man, chasing them down. Anything really, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, where there's bait, there's a good chance that there's a bigger fish around. And that was the case right there, man. Straight stud of a fish. I am beyond happy with something like that, especially on a day like today, man. Only way to top that is to catch another one, but you know what? I'll be all right if we don't. What if he has some friends over here? I don't want to get too greedy now, but we're gonna stick this one out for a couple more minutes and maybe find one of his buddies. I don't know. We're gonna fish this slow. Oh, something hit it. Yeah. Oh, there's another fish. Right? I think we got us a fish. Oh, we do. Oh, this is a bigger fish. No way, dude. Did my day just really get this freaking awesome right now? Oh my God. I can't lose this one. We're getting the net for this guy. Holy cow. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, dude. My day just turned around. Oh, we're getting this guy in the net. Come here. Come here. Oh God. Oh, this is a stud. Yes! Yes, this is huge! Oh my... Oh, he had friends. He had a bigger friend. That's bigger than... That's definitely a 2-pounder, yo. Dude, he choked that freaking jerk bait. Oh my God. Yo, I felt that thump. I thought I hit a rock, and no, he was there. These guys are pretty lethargic right now. He choked that. That's a giant creek smallie. That's a huge fish. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. I got him unhooked. Let's take a look at this dog of a fish. That's huge. That is a huge fish. Dude, that's a 2.5, 3-pounder easily. Like that's a giant, yo. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna let this guy go, and we'll get back to fishing. There he goes. He swam right off. Dude, that was a freaking mondo. Let's go, baby. Dude, we just caught 2 giant smallmouth back to back out of this little creek, yo, and I am beyond happy about that. That was one of the biggest smallies I've ever caught out of this creek. That one was huge. You talking about a day turning around, buddy. Mine just did. Wow, that was a heck of a way to finish things off today. Really had like the worst day ever up until about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes ago, and I caught 2 studs. 2 studs, man, 2 creek studs, and I'm so happy about that. The jerkbait just gets it done, man. I want to try new things. I want to try this and that, and I do, and the jerkbait's what works, man. So I'm just gonna keep throwing the jerkbait until it just doesn't work anymore. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something in this video, and I hope that next time you go fishing, you don't give up so easy, because that was worth it. That was so worth it. My waders are filled up with freezing water, and that was worth it. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take care.